Hello guys, so as I promised, I am doing the overview video for the spike strategy for PC. So this strategy works on almost all time frames, but I want to backtest it on M1 so that we can make this video shorter and we can check out the sniper entries work. So let's look for the template here. So basically what we are looking for on this momentum setup, it's the momentum, because we've got two types of momentum. We have one here on the main chart and then the other on the oscillator. And the momentum on the main chart here is measured by these channels, and entries are verified support and resistance levels. And then on the oscillator, we'll be using this TDI. It's a modified version of the TDI. So we will not be looking very much into the momentum here, because this is for VIP students. It's usually for hidden divergence, the oscillator momentum. And this whole strategy is my main strategy. It's the main strategy that I use for momentum. So our next spikes will be coming around here, this level, because we've got our channels, two of our channels that are facing up, which means it's going to spike up. And on the oscillator we've got some momentum, so it's going to spike this setup. And you can see that the momentum is now going down. You can see all these three channels, they are now facing down, but we still have some momentum on the oscillator. So we'll be holding for some time, but it's still promising. You can see it's spiking. You can see now it is spiked. So our next area is here on this 10 code support. It's going to spike from here. We'll be respecting our stop loss 30. It's just the same strategy that I use for signals. And now it's spiking. And of course, the strategy is not 100%. There's no strategy that's 100%, but this one has been pretty consistent. And from this untested support, we are going to have our spikes, because we've got our momentum here, these channels, and also the oscillator. It was promising, so it must spike again. You can see. And again from this area it must That's a sniper spike, and it's still giving us some small spikes, but the momentum you can see is now shifting on the downward side. So it helps us check both momentum, first on the main chart, then on the oscillator. And when we get our hidden divergence, it will be cool for us to have some bigger spikes. So this is the magic strategy, guys. You can see from here we are going down, so there will be less momentum. We'll be focusing now on the oscillator. And I have made some videos on this oscillator for those who have subscribed for lifetime mentorship of this strategy. This is the momentum strategy. When you see me posting, like, check the M15 chart, this will be what we'll be checking for. Right now we're taking the M1 chart, but when we get to the M15 chart, we'll be getting our mega spikes. And somewhere around here, this verified support, it must give us some spikes. We've got our momentum in our support area, so mega spikes must come maybe until this take profit one, because we'll be using this support and resistance for take profit or for stop loss, and also the Fibonacci, the Fibonacci levies. And you can see it hasn't spiked that much, so it must spike, and it's still spiking small. And now we are moving. I think you can see this blue channel momentum, it's up and near our verified support area, so we'll be holding this one. And it's still dragging us, and the momentum is now shifting down, but spikes are now coming. You can see it's now near the take profit one level, and it has reached this level that we marked. So this is the stream strategy based on momentum, and from this support area we're going to have our mega spikes also from here, both momentum on the main chart and on the oscillator. We're promising, and you can now see it's now moving. So it's mostly support and resistance, and with some additions of the Fibonacci for our take profit and stop loss levels. And another entry, you get it from this area, this 10 code support area. It's giving us some small spikes, and you can see it's now spiking. That's the magic strategy for you guys. This is the momentum strategy, the ultimate strategy that I tested for, I think, about a year and a half now. It has been modified for some time, but it has been pretty consistent. because if you can get the momentum from this main chart or these channels, you will get it from the oscillator, both for hidden divergence and also for regular divergence. And also here we had an imbalance here before it spiked. So it may come and retest from this area. You can see a small spike and another small spike again. So now we are on a downtrend. You can see it's now trending down. That's when we'll be using now the oscillator for divergence purposes. And from this area we are supposed to receive some spikes from this untested support from this area. You can see we'll be now in profits from that level here. And main chart is falling, the main chart momentum, but on the oscillator we are gaining some momentum. So that's when we'll be receiving some sniper entries. That's when I'll be sending a sniper entry. Just get in, and when you get your spikes, you just get out because it will be in a downtrend and you'll be having this kind of spikes while we are in a downtrend. So we'll be taking those sniper entries and we'll be taking our profits. And from here, we're going to get some mega spikes, not because of this momentum, this main chart momentum, but from this oscillator. You can see what I'm talking about. And it's still promising now on both momentum, on the oscillator and on the main chart. So it will be spiking maybe until this area. You can see it's now moving, and some spikes will come from this area. You can see. So that's when I'll be telling you guys to hold, because you'll be seeing the momentum, the imbalance, and also the divergence all at once. So there will be no need to take profits that early. So for this strategy, you just inbox me on Telegram. I will put the Telegram channel link and the group link for discussions in the description. And this is the strategy that I've been teaching those who have subscribed for lifetime VIP signals for free. And it's all momentum based. That's how I like my trading. No repainting, and all based on momentum. So this is what I've been saying. You can see the momentum on the main chart is falling, but the TDI will be getting momentum. So it must spike from this area. Because of the TDI momentum, the oscillator momentum, not because of this main chart momentum. You can see it's spiking based on regular divergence. So to get this strategy, guys, you can just inbox me on Telegram, and of course it's not for free and it's not cheap, but those who subscribe for lifetime signals, they'll be getting it for free, because we discussed it in the group. Because it's pointless to get lifetime signals without getting to know where the lifetime signals are coming from. The main system, my main system, this one. From here we must get our spikes. You can see I was saying it's pointless to get lifetime mentorship, lifetime signals, without knowing where or how those signals are generated from. And this is the momentum strategy that I use. Let's check for another, I think the last. Let's run. And from this area, must receive our spikes also. You can see it's still spiking small, but it's supposed to spike from this area. And it's not spiking that much, it's just ranging in this area. And now it's spiking. And another entry, let's see, now we are talking. And another entry from this point of view is support area. It must give us some spikes, some mega spikes. And it's moving now. And both momentum is now trending down on the main chart momentum, and also on the oscillator. So this one will be a loss. But it's now spiking. These are the signals that will be spiking after hitting the stop loss. And now they will be spiking after hitting the stop loss. You can see spiking from this area. and the momentum is now predicting an uptrend on both charts, the main chart and the oscillator chart. So it's not spiking, it's just ranging. So thank you guys for watching this video. It's the overview video for the momentum strategy. My main strategy based on 100% momentum and interest based on support and resistance and divergence.